Hey everybody, it is Robin Scherzer with Robin Stampin Hood, and welcome to Therapy Thursday. Yay! It's Thursday, which means it's almost Friday, which means it's almost the weekend. Hip, hip, hooray. All right, we're just going to sit here for a second and chillax, see until people show up, you know. Okay, it is September 7th, and did you see the new catalog went live yesterday? So we're going to talk a little bit about that. Won't that be exciting? Here we go. Okay, so new catalog. I did put a link of it. I got this open because we're going to work in a suite today so I can show you all the beautiful things. So this is the new mini catalog. Has lots of fun Christmas stuff and fall, and oh my gosh, there's just so much. I love it, love it, love it. And I seriously will tell you, hello, Mrs. Chase. I seriously will tell you that this is one of my favorite catalogs in a long time. Like I like almost everything in it, where in the past minis, maybe about half I liked, but I love the papers. There's a few things that honestly I won't get because it's maybe something that I had similar and I'm not, 100% crazy about it. And that's okay. That's why there's so many different things, so we can love what we want to love and hate what we want to hate, right? So anyways, I wanted to show you guys, hi Penny, I wanted to show you guys a suite that's in here. And it's called, what I like about this is it's a really versatile set, and it's called Garden Walk. And I like it because number one, it's got a punch, hip, hip, hooray, right? And number two, so it's on page 52. Now I did share digital links to the catalog yesterday. If you can't find those, let me know and I will happily send you a link to it. And I'll also send you a hard copy if you need a hard copy. I just haven't gotten those out yet. I'm saving as many as I can right now to give to my group that's coming on Saturday. We have a big group coming of 35 people to do a whole day stamping event, so they get their first catalogs from me. I am working on getting some that have already requested the catalog. I'll get that in the mail tomorrow because I do have it all packaged up and ready to go. So anyways, I love this suite because of the versatility of it. So if you look at the stamp set, which is called Modern Garden, see if you can see that so you don't get lights in there. I love it because it's got Christmas. It's also got wedding and birthday. So it is so versatile. I am in a swap that we did some Christmas cards out of this using some of the paper. Let me show you the paper. I know the catalogs just don't do justice to them. So this piece right here has like poinsettias in it. I know it's hard to see because it's so small and I've cut it apart. Hey, Bonnie. But there is poinsettias in there. So we did Christmas stuff with this paper, but I love it because it's not just one season. Like you can do so much with this set. So this set, we're going to do a real quick card, and this is going to be my challenge for this, not for Monday, but the next month, next Monday. I don't know. I'll have to think about that. But this is going to be a challenge. We'll say it will be in 2 weeks. So you'll have to post this on Robin's Hood of Merry Makers if you want to be part of the challenge. And you'll earn you could win a pack of new stuff. Yes, because there's so much to do. All right, so let's get stamping, okay? Just a reminder, I still have room at my Christmas Stamp-A-Stack on September 22nd. And of course, I would love to see you for the Maui fundraiser. I hope if you can only make one thing, come to the Maui fundraiser. Seriously, we got to raise some money for those poor people. It just breaks my heart. Okay, so this is the card I made, the birthday card I made. excuse me. And there's, like I said, so many papers. So you can see I used this paper here, and I just used a strip. So this is a really simple, easy way to use up your DSP. So I know you have it. I know you hoard it. So the challenge is going to be, I want you to take a pack of your DSP. Does not matter what kind it is, but it has to all be from the same pack. And I want you to make 3 cards like what I'm about to make. Now, it doesn't have to be this punch, but it's got to be this kind of general layout, okay? Because I want to see the back side of your paper, because you can see the back side of the paper is this here. And of course, this is the front side. And like I always say, what do? You stamp it, layer it, embellish it. So it has to have all those things on it. But I wanted to show you, like, this paper is so versatile, and I love these flowers. They're so pretty. So I thought, well, we're going to do another card. So to kind of show you my thought process, right? So I love this paper out of there. Isn't it pretty? Oh my gosh. So this is Pretty in Peacock, is that darker color. And yeah, we are going to play. You know, I don't know. Is that pool party? I think it might be, but I don't think it's listed. It's not listed on their colors. But this is what you're going to do. So all I did is I'm going to take just a white base, because obviously white is part of this card, right? And that's wild wheat, is that color, is this color here, the wild wheat. And this, of course, is Pretty Peacock. So I've just cut a piece of cardstock in half, 5.5 by 8.5, right? And then we have a quarter sheet of the Pretty Peacock, which this is 5.25 by 4. So now we're going to cut this piece. And if you have cardstock that has a certain way, a certain directional, like you can see the little stems of the flowers are going down. So we want to make sure you're cutting those right. So now I'm going to cut this piece. So this is a 6 by 6 piece. That's how this paper comes. I'm going to cut it to 3 3/4. I'm just doing quarters for ease sake. And 5. Okay. So our card bases are always 5.5, right? By 4.25. So that's where I've cut this a quarter smaller. So now this is 5.25 by 4. And so now this is 5 by 3 3/4. So it's a perfect frame, right? So now I'm going to take my leftover piece here, and I'm going to cut it down to the, well, let's see. Let's cut it to, I think I did an inch there. So we're going to cut an inch off, because I don't want to cut it totally in half, because I might use it for something else. So there is an inch, and then we're going to cut it to 3 3/4, because that's all I want it to do is across the one. So it's going to lay like that. Does that make sense? Isn't that pretty? This paper, the back sides of this paper, I love it. Can you see all the neutrals that you have? So you have that really nice background piece. So it's super important to have that versatility there, right? I mean, I love that. Like, okay, maybe I don't love that, but I'm loving that. That's for sure. Okay. So let's go. So Bonnie, you got your stuff. That's awesome. Yay, yay, yay. That was quick too. Yep. I'm getting packages out tomorrow, so you should have your little package from me shortly. Okay, so we're going to layer all this stuff down like that. And then we'll put this down. And I'm going to show you a little trick that I know some of you know, but some of you might not know. Like, are you looking at this going, how did she do that? Because there's only, oops, I almost put it upside down. Did you see that? So we're going to flip her over and make sure our stems are going the right way. Okay. And then we'll just lay that across there. Beauteous. Love it, love it. I'm so tired, you guys. So if you are coming on Saturday to our big creative play day and you see me dragging, it's because I've been up way too late every night prepping for this. But I hope you love all the fun things that we're going to do. Okay, so there's our base, right? So the punch is this, right? It's a big oval, so you can see, oh, that's not the right one, but you can see it's a big oval. So I'm going to punch, oops, I keep dropping stuff on the floor here because I'm just overloaded. So I'm actually going to punch my background piece, and then I'm going to show you how you can make kind of a layered piece. Oh, isn't that pretty? Oh my gosh, I'm loving it. So what I've done is I've taken a piece of white cardstock. And again, I'm sure some of you know how to do this, but I don't know how long ago we've done this. And if you're coming on Saturday, you will be using this technique there as well. So I'm not going to do, with this piece, I want it to be smaller than this piece. I want it to be a little bit shorter. So I don't want to do this. But you can see I've cut my piece to be thinner than the punch. And this is why. Because you're going to put your piece in this way. So see, it's coming out that way. And I'm going to cut myself a smaller label. So there's one end. And then I'm going to take the other end. And I'm going to stick it in that way. And I suppose I could have just done it that way then, right? Then you're going to do a little bit smaller here. See, I try to make things a little bit more difficult than they really need to be. Oops, there you go. So now you have a smaller piece. Let's get that out of the way before I drop it. Now you have a little bit smaller piece to fit on there. Now I probably should have trimmed that even skinnier to have a little bit more of a label laying on there like that. But we're going to use this piece anyways because I think it's perfectly fine. So we're going to take our Pretty and Peacock and we're going to take It's Your Birthday, and I'm going to grab a piercing pad because I know for the photopolymer it sometimes can be a little cranky if you don't have one underneath you. This is a bad cut. I'm going to redo that, you guys. How about that? And then I can make it smaller. I think when I was trimming it, I trimmed it funny. So let's do that again so it looks decent. Because I'm going to tell you what, if you guys place an order today or tomorrow, I will send you 2 of these cards for a thank you that you can use, you know, with doing something else. So I'm going to actually make this a little bit smaller. I'm just cutting a different piece here. Show you what I'm going to do. All right, let's try it again, shall we? Yes. See, this is just me working in my craft room. I don't know what the heck's going on. So you can do it this way, and you can make them longer too. Like that's what you guys are going to do. So I did make this much thinner, which is going to be good. And then we'll go ahead and put it back through here. And I'll make it about that big. I think that should be big enough. Oops, take somebody's eye out there. And then let's just go ahead and stamp It's Your Birthday right in the middle. Hopefully that's good. Yep, I think that looks good, right? And then we will layer it. And then so it kind of gives you a different look there. So I like that. Because I like layered labels like that. So if you are always looking to do a little bit of layering on your sentiments like that, that's the way to do it. And I know in the past I've shown you that you can actually cut the labels both the same size and then just cut 1 1/2 and layer it behind that way. But this is nice because it gives the edge. That's what I like about it. All right, and then let's pop her up. And we'll put her right down there. Yay. Yay, yay. Like I said, I love this paper. I love this set. And of course, I love anything that has a punch. So we'll put that right there. Okay. And we have to embellish it, right? So where did I put the embellishments? That is a question that might not get answered. Okay, come here, embellishments. I really had the desk cleaned off, you guys, for like 2 seconds. So I could do my live tonight. Oh, there they are. They were underneath. So here's the embellishments. Aren't they pretty? Oh my gosh. So they match this. I think I'm going to steal some of those off of that one up here. Oh, I just love them. Aren't they pretty? I don't know why I'm whispering, but they're so darn pretty. Purdy. They're pretty. Of course, because I always say put at least 3 embellishments, if not more. We'll put 3 right there. How's that? So there you go. There is a super simple card using just 1 sheet of designer series paper. Use 6x6 paper. And again, this is the new beautiful paper called Garden Walk that is available now for purchase in the new mini catalog. And this is the challenge. So I want you to pull 3 now. We've only done 2 here. I want you to pull 3 different sheets from the same pack and create this exact same design layout, because I want to see the back side of that pretty paper. And it can be birthday, it can be thinking of you, sympathy, whatever your heart desires. I just want to see something like that, and then go ahead out and post it out on Robin's Hood of Merry Makers. And we'll say a week, in 2 weeks, because this is Thursday. And 2 Thursdays, I will do a drawing for some new embellishments. You know what? I'll do a drawing. I want to make sure, I'd say for these, but I want to make sure that but there'll be a new embellishment out of the mini catalog. I think these might even be unorderable at this time because they were so popular. But anyways, that's it. So, all right, you guys, thanks for stopping by. And look, I had no issues. That is so weird. Okay, so don't forget, a room at my Christmas Stamp-A-Stack, September 22nd, and the Maui fundraiser on the 29th or the 30th. You choose the date, whatever works best for you. All right, you guys, thanks again for stopping by, and happy stamping.